Alright, what's up, Nate Nation? Today, we're bringing it back to something new with Coca-Cola Energy, the classic. Well, classic as in original flavor. I assume that this just tastes like a Coca-Cola. Um, However, it is the energy version of Coca-Cola. So here we go. We've got the can. You've got the usual scan thing that they've got on their cans and stuff. Pretty interesting uh, visual effect around the Coca-Cola logo that sort of um, permeates the entire rest of the can. It's a pretty nice look, I'd say. Honestly, I don't really expect this to taste anything different than a regular Coca-Cola, based on the coffee Coca-Cola that we had a few videos ago, where it literally just tasted like vanilla Coke with some coffee in there, except there wasn't a lot of vanilla, in my opinion. Um, Here we've got 140 calories per can. I don't know if that's any different from a regular Coca-Cola. I assume it's not that different. But the ingredients in here are carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, glucose. There's less than 2% natural flavors, which isn't that great. There's also less than 2% caffeine and guarana extract, which down here on the energy part of it, like they advertise that they've got guarana and caffeine, but there's less than 2% of that, so it's like, alright, whatever. So let's crack this bad boy open and see if I'm right about the taste. You know, it does taste a little different. Actually, pretty significantly different. It tastes like something like it tastes like a lollipop, like some kind of sucker. It doesn't really taste like Coca-Cola, which is surprising to me, considering that the Coca-Cola coffee tastes just like coffee and Coca-Cola. But whatever energy blend they have in here makes it taste like a lollipop or something. I'm trying to just determine what the specific lollipop taste is. It might just be like root beer lollipop taste, because that's like a soda flavored taste. But like it has a similar like, I don't know, just like round or sharp. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of lollipops personally, so it's been a while since I've had one. But like there certain ones have like a very specific like aftertaste that's kind of linger in your mouth, and that's the kind of thing that I'm getting from this drink. All right, so with that, let me boot up Human Resource Machine, and we'll get started with the game today. We're gonna start off in the mod module. This might be a little challenging too, because it's in that same late night branch. So how many hours of work can you fit in one day? Not enough, she says. There's always a sad remainder of unworked hours. Good thing we have these optional night shifts to cram in more. So for each two things in the inbox, outbox the remainder that would result if you had divided the first by the second. Don't worry, you don't actually have to divide, and don't worry about negative numbers for now. So if you had divided the first by the second. So what I'm going to do is inbox and copy to 0. Then I will inbox and sub-0, and then jump if negative to down here. Otherwise I will repeat subbing until it's negative. Then once it is negative, I'll add back 0 and outbox, and then jump back to the top. We'll just see if that works. Expected to, but instead you outboxed a 4, so that wasn't right. Let's see. So my idea here is that I'll sub, and then if it's negative, well, oh, okay. I have this backwards, I think. And then copy to 1, and then copy from 0, and sub 1, add 1. I think this might be better. There we go. There we go. Boom, size challenge. Speed challenge, that was actually a really easy assignment. So let's just go on to the next level. I am going to, as I said, I guess continue with this branch. Hopefully we can finish this out today if they're all this easy. Remember last time when I told you you didn't need to divide? Well, now you get to. So for each two things in the inbox, how many times does the second fully fit into the first? Don't worry about negative numbers, divide by 0, or remainders. Self-improvement tip. This might be a good time to practice copying and pasting from a previous assignment. I didn't know that you could do that. So if I go back to this assignment, and I copy, your program is now on the clipboard. Try pasting it into other rooms, or emails, or a notepad, or anywhere. Possibilities are endless. Okay. Huh. So I've cut this part out of all my videos so far, but if in the case where I get the size challenge done or the speed challenge done and not the other, I'll copy my initial program and paste it into the one of these other tabs so that I can keep both versions of the program. However, it looks like I can take what I copied from that room and paste it into here. Oh my gosh, that's very convenient. Alright, so in this case, we'll inbox, and we'll leave this part the same. We'll sub 1. If it's not negative, then we need to bump. Okay. Another thing that we need to do is copy from 9 and copy to 8 at the beginning of each loop. Then, if it's not negative, we'll bump 8 positive to add to the number of times that it goes through. Then, if it ever gets to negative, all we have to do is copy from 8 and outbox. Hopefully that is enough. Okay. So stop that. I guess we bump every single time. Wait, this didn't work. Alright, let me step through this real quick. So I get my count started. Oh, this sub 1. Copy from 0. Oh, because the bump copies 8 to my hand as well. So I also need to copy from 0 here. This isn't working at all. Okay. So I've got my setup now. So first I set up my count, then I inbox, put it down in 0, I inbox, put it down in 1. I copy from 0, I sub 1. If it's negative, I want to copy the 8 and put it out. If it's not negative, I bump 0 and I recopy from 0. Or I bump 8 and I recopy from 0. Let me copy and paste this and look at my original version of the program. So how is this different? When I sub 1, I then immediately sub 1 with that value again. I see. So what I need to do after I sub 1 is also copy that to 0. So I sub 1. Before I bump, I need to copy to 0. Let's try that. Alright, I'm missing my bump. I jump if negative. So stop this. This needs to be up here. Maybe even up here. There we go. Size challenge done. Speed challenge done. These are easier than I expected. Okay, gamers, there we go. We finished 2 of these challenging levels today. Hopefully that's enough to fill the video. Otherwise, let me back out of the game and get on with the review. Alright guys, so there was the video for today. I still have to give my review of the Coca-Cola Energy. I did manage to finish the whole drink while we were playing, but again, these cans are a little bit smaller than usual energy drink cans. Honestly, I'm not really feeling this drink that well. I expected it to kind of just taste like regular Coca-Cola, and it didn't, and it kind of just tasted like a lollipop, some kind of sucker, and that wasn't super great to me. I'm not a big fan of lollipops and that kind of thing. So I'll probably give this maybe a, I don't know. I don't know who would want to drink a drink that tastes like a lollipop, so I'm gonna say 2 stars. If I'm being completely honest, this is a 2 stars beverage. I was honestly really looking forward to this one because I've got some other drinks that are kind of like the NOS that I had last week, and I didn't want to do 2 videos in a row where I gave a bad review, but man, this one kind of disappointed me. So yeah, so that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. If you hated it, make sure you hit the dislike button. Otherwise, smash the subscribe button as usual, and make sure you buy my merch that I'm going to drop next week. I'm doing a bit of a stretch here. I love selling merchandise. But yeah, have a good night.